It's Luka Doncic, and it's Goodwin in at the 2-guard spot. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at the 3. Better be on your game tonight, Clark. These teams like to go, go, go.
Exciting for us and the fans, BA, but exhausting for the defenses. I mean, it should be a high-scoring affair, up-tempo, windshield wiper quality. Expect a lot of substitutions to keep things fresh.
He's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Doncic. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Garland, no good.
2 minutes remaining.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. It's a 14-point game. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Now here's Okoro. The 3 is up. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
An interconference matchup. Now, last year, they beat this team in both games.
I like this matchup for them. Not a cakewalk. It's not going to be easy, but they clearly have the advantage.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Finney-Smith comes in for Hachimura, and connects subbed in for Goodwin. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Outside Finney-Smith. 40 seconds left in the first. Great D that time from Allen.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight.
Oh! What a hammer!
Oh, man!
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Vincent passes to James. Takes a 3. The rebound by Allen.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead, up 19. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
They've got Evan Mobley. MP is out there with Isaac Okoro. Then there's Sam Merrill, and it's Jerome in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Pass to Marshall. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons, and the sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. Doncic, no good. Cleveland leading by 18. Pass to Merrill. Here's MP. The Lakers with a rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Vincent passes to Doncic. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Mobley. MP with it. Now Doncic defending. Basket counts. MP's got 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. Mitchell comes in for Merrill. And Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Cavaliers lead by 19. Pass to Mitchell. Back to MP. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Give him 8 points now.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Checked in for Vanderbilt. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Second, Luka Doncic. And of course, LeBron James.
And you got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They're all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
From deep, here's Doncic. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The 3 from Mitchell sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 5 now.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Back to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Shot is up. Can't hit that one.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Got it.
They're really working the paint now.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
MP with it. Hayes picks him up. MP no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Milton. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
And here's MP from outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one. So it's the Lakers now. James with the ball. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Pass to Milton. Floats one. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Jarrett Allen. Evan Mobley.
One half, it hasn't even been close. Cleveland on top, just dominating this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
I think for Cleveland, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Just about ready for the 2nd half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jarrett Allen has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Substitution here for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Jarrett Allen. Marshall comes in for Evan Mobley. Okoro is checked in for Strus. And Jerome subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And the Lakers also making a change. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. There's a minute 47 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Marshall. And he drains the quick shot. Marshall's got 13.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Thompson, that's good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Garland. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic.
And we see this night in and night out. Garland making things happen.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
Tyson, he's checked in for Cleveland. He hits the second from the line.
Getting to the line more since his career has gone on. Garland, a deployable free throw shooter.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Finney-Smith. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter here. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Garland finds MP. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Marshall's got 18 points in the game.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Jared Allen getting it done for Cleveland. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. More 2K action in just a moment. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Ty Jerome. He's out there with Sam Merrill. MP is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Tyson in at the power forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Vincent can't hit. And for the Cavaliers, their shooting has been on another level, 68% for the game. MP shot is off. The Lakers shooting around 33%, not the best offensive efficiency. Here's Finney-Smith. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And the basket is good. MP's got 9 points now in the second half.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Finney-Smith, a screen. Here's Vincent. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. For Cleveland, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Marshall inside. Finney-Smith's there, and it's good for 2. MP's got 22.
Staying composed while being contested. MP making the mature play.
Doncic right side. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Merrill who clears it away.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
And Cleveland making a change here. Green is checked in. Pass to Goodwin. Inside. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by James.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
From the high post. Jump shot is good that time. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Back to Doncic. And it's Merrill who clears it away.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Doncic. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Good look from Hachimura there, feeding the open man.
Here's Jerome. 1:41 left in the fourth. MP outside. Shot blocked. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. A different look for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Tyson. And it's Porter Jr. in for Merrill. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Merrill, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Thompson passes to MP. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Marshall's got 18 points in just the second half.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And this is a nice win because facing a non-conference opponent, there's always some uncertainty. But they played their own game and dictated the action. Now they just need one more win to sweep the season series against Los Angeles.
And what a huge performance it was for Jared Allen.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Back to Merrill. MP outside. Shoots it from the high post. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's James from the arc. Here's Hachimura. Jerome grabs the miss. On the wing, MP from about 19. Yes, on the jumper. Marshall's got 33.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
Okay then.